Welcome to Redneck TV. And today, we're going to be going over our favorite spring bass fishing baits. Alright, so first on the list, you've gotta have a chatterbait. I mean, you throw this any day of the week. Catch you nice bedfish, 10-pounder. And then second on our list, the old classic rattle trap. Them fish are out deep, late spring, and they're just cruising, and they're not really biting. You run that across your face, and they can't resist it. And third on our list is your classic lipless crank. And you've got to have these one in your tackle box, man. I mean, you can't fish without them. You got all kinds of colors, all kinds of brands, all kinds of styles. But really, you just throw this and catch fish. It's that simple. And fourth on our list are topwaters. Your popper, your jitterbug, you can throw a buzzbait, anything topwater during pre-spawn and post-spawn, and you're most likely to get a fish on these just topwater baits. Alright, and probably the most classic on our list, your ribbon tail worm. I mean, this thing's been around forever. You Texas rig it, throw it in weedless. I mean, you can throw it in anything with the right weight. And going along with our worm category, you got your classic Senko, or Yum Dinger, or what else do they call them? There's a million names for them, but your Senko, gotta have one. And last but not least in our worm category, your speed worm. Just a classic little worm with a paddle tail. I mean, swims just like a swim bait, but it's a worm. So, I mean, you're gonna catch fish in all of these. Texas rig them, Carolina rig them. Any rig, you'll catch them. Swim baits. For your swim baits, just swim baits, just we're curly tail grub, a fluke. Those will work if the fish are biting real good. Just throw that out there and just twitch it. Just twitch it. And then you have the curly tail grub. Just throw it weightless. Just throw a light weight on it. Just throw it weightless. Just cast it out there, let it sink for about 5 seconds, and reel it real slow. Then on this, kind of just hop it and swim it, hop it and swim it, hop it and swim it. All right. And last bait before we get to our creature baits is a Gary Yamato tube. And you Texas rig these, drop shot these, Carolina rig these. You're gonna catch fish just bouncing right along the bank. And for your crawls, your creature baits, you got your speed crawl. Throw that on a Carolina rig, you'll catch a lot of fish on a shaky head. And then you got your lizard imitating bait, which doesn't really, more like a crawl. Just throw that and just drag it across the bottom, aka the Guggen Squad trench hog. Then you got your Kraken crawl from Guggen Squad, and you can throw that weightless, you can swim it, you can drag it, you can throw it on Carolina rig. But one of my favorite baits for fishing beds, catch those big ones, that will really irritate those bass and get those big bites, is a lizard. Lizards, they are very flashy in the water. Bass love them. They look like salamanders. They look like mud salamanders. They just love them. It's just a good all-around bait. And now, get to our fishing rods that we like to use. Alright, so now we got our rods. One of my favorite rods, which people really wouldn't like for spring fishing. Well, not just for spring fishing, because of the reel, is an Academy brand reel.
their reels are actually really smooth. You can get the Shimano XLT, and honestly, I rather prefer this than a Shimano XLT. I've seen Shimano XLTs just lock up, and they just won't reel anymore. Really, it's just an all-around good reel. It's a 6-3-1. It's good for crankbaits. It's good for a lot of things, really. Crankbaits, swim baits, just weightless baits if you have wide enough line. I rather prefer 12 pounds. And my second rod, which I like to throw pretty much anything on, top water, swim baits, crankbaits, is All-Star rod. Also got this from Academy. This rod, it's a good rod. You can throw a lot of things on it. And the reel that I have paired up on this rod is a loose speed spool FLS series, and then Tournament Pro 11 bearings. It's also one of the best $100 reels you can buy. It's smooth casting. You can't really get much better than that
for $100. You can't get much better than that for $200. Like he was saying, some of them rods, sub $300 rods will lock up on you. So, come in, and these are my two personal rods. My first one, I've just got a Penn Battle 2. This is a 6:1 gear, 6:2 my bad, gear ratio. And I throw most of my weightless rigs on it. You can really throw anything. It's kind of my pond rod. It is 6'6" and a medium to medium light. On the Penn rods, and this is why I don't like Penn rods. They don't tell you what weight it is, so you're kind of going off.
It's a medium light, medium heavy, extra heavy.
Yeah, you're kind of going off the bend of your rod. And yeah, I've got 12-pound mono on it, and it's just a really good all-around rod. I like it a lot. And then my second rod, my rod is a Penn Legion. So this rod is a 7-foot rod, and I have it paired with the Shimano Chronarch. It's an older reel. This was like best you could get back in the day, and it's got 7 bearings and a 7:0-to-1 gear ratio. I mean, it's got the technical grip too on it.
Tell me more about your rod.
And it's a good all-around rod. It's not like most rods. It doesn't have the split handle on it. It's all the way down. It's on the heavier side. I'm looking to upgrade in the next couple of days, so we'll make another video about that, about our new rods. And before we end this off, we're gonna try to continue making videos for y'all. So please like and subscribe so we can do that. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for whoever tuning in.
Hit that notification bell.
Please come back for more. And y'all have a good day.